Um, anyways, let me know where you're tuning in from. Would love to know. Hello, South Carolina. Welcome, welcome. Awesome sauce. Yeah, so we're going to talk about ways to make money online. Two powerful ways. And one is TikTok Shop, one is digital products, okay? So I got into the online world many years ago. Struggled like there was no tomorrow, okay? There was a lot of different things out there, but there was a lot of pieces missing. And what I've learned was over the years, now there's a lot of different ways there's shortcuts. So there's always ways to learn stuff for free. Does take a lot longer time. You do lose time, you do lose money at the end. I've done it. Or you can find shortcuts and educate yourself fast by like joining a program or something to really accelerate. What I've learned over the years, that is the fastest way to accelerate in any kind of business, especially, it doesn't matter if you've been in business forever or you've been in business, never been in business, okay? Really about educating yourself on what to do. The TikTok platform especially is changing faster than lightning, okay? It's changing all the time. Every day it's changing. Something's new coming out. This is being tweaked. There's a new rule, okay? There's tons of guidelines, okay? Tons of guidelines. Okay, sorry about that. I think I forgot to turn the timer off. Tons of guidelines, okay? Tons of everything, okay? So it's really good to stay up in the trends, okay? Because things are shifting so fast online, it's crazy. Except Facebook. I hate to say this, but Facebook, you are slow. Okay, just saying that. Facebook's slow. They're like becoming behind the times. We know this, right? TikTok's one of the biggest e-commerce, so big that Amazon is now going to be partnering with them. You know what that means? People will become millionaires on this platform. Everyday average people. To Amazon partnering with them. I mean, everybody's worried about TikTok being banned, but let's be 100 here. I really highly doubt that's going to happen now. I mean, Amazon, you know, the CEO, he participates in a lot. He gives a lot of money to campaigns for presidency campaigns and stuff. So I think we might be around on TikTok for a little bit longer. Yeah, welcome. So anyways, finding ways to make money online is really important, okay? I think it's important. I used to work, 60 hours a week. Maybe you can relate to this. Like, what do you do for a living? I would love to know. Comment down below. I would love to know. What do you do for a living? I would love to know, okay? I gotta change some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is like, yeah, comment down below, like, what do you do for a living? I used to be a nurse for 24 years. Loved it until the politics and all the other stuff that happened. And it was, I'm just be honest, it was so catty and gossip and politics. It was a hotmess.com. So I had to find a different way, a different path on how to make money because I had to get out of the medical field because it was too much. It was too crazy. Things change. You know what? Oh, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, tap for hearts here. Thanks for share the love. Awesome sauce. Awesome. Yeah, tap for hearts. If you're not tapping, you're napping, right? If you're not tapping, you're napping. You're a property manager in Germany, 37 hours a week. Okay, awesome. Property manager. Awesome. Yeah, comment down what do you do for a living? I would love to know. I've helped all people of all walks of life, stay-at-home moms, people, nurses, construction workers. I've done a lot of different things and helped a lot of different people really all over. So, yeah, we got property manager, nursing over here. Awesome. We got South Carolina here. Welcome. Yeah, if you're awesome. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sharing ways on how to make money online. Comment down replay, or if you're watching the live, comment down live or hashtag replay. We're live here on YouTube and TikTok here today, sharing some tips on how to make money online. I got really crazy on the online world. I really wanted a way to work less and make more money. I thought of that when I was 19 years old, when I was trying to find what to do as a job, okay? I was sick and tired of working 50, 60 hours. I was working 3 jobs like when I was 19. I was like, is there a way that you can like make a lot of money in a short amount of time? Like, can I get an amen? Like, can anybody relate to that, right? Right? Thanks so much for the hearts. I totally appreciate it. So I was always looking for a way to make more money in less time. I don't know why, that's how I even got that thought in my mind. I mean, I never was around any entrepreneurs. I had no idea. My dad was a blue collar worker. Like, I had no idea why I thought there was a way that you can make more money in less time, right? So thanks so much for the hearts and the love, the likes over here. Yeah, let's tap for 1,000 hearts. I would love to see 1,000 hearts over here on TikTok. Awesome sauce. So I'm going to share, like I said, a couple different ways. And, you know, and if you have any questions with TikTok Shop or digital products, you know, pop them down below and I can definitely get those answered for you. But being in the online world is really powerful. And I think we live in a time now that people can actually, they have the opportunity to really actually do it. Like, the opportunities now are like so unreal. Like, it's like more for like the average person to make it. Okay. And I mean, there's tons of opportunities out there and there's tons of ways to make money in different ways. Like, there's tons of different ways, right? And TikTok Shop is one of them, right? For the average person to have no business skills, no nothing, no personal development, to actually can start making some money, right? And you have to grow as a person if you end up becoming a TikTok affiliate, right? Or if you get into digital marketing, right? Any kind of business, you have to still learn the basics. I still think you always have to learn the basics. Always have to learn the basics. You know, Michael Jordan had to learn the basics, right? Michael Jordan had to learn the basics. He had to learn how to dribble, shoot, pass, right? You had to learn the basics. The guy didn't even get accepted on the basketball team in middle school. They're like, oh, you're no good, get out, right? And then he made it on the team. He didn't even make the team, right? But he practiced the basics. And I feel like in the online world, it is really about the basics. And there's a couple different avenues that you can go. So one thing is you can do TikTok Shop if you qualify for that. You know, you got to have about 5,000 followers. Sometimes you may be able to get less than that. You know, it depends. It depends, okay? And there's all different things and theories of what people are saying, like how to get in there faster. I do believe that you do need to, no matter what you do, I really do believe you need to post every day, whether it's one piece of content. I know some people say 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12 posts a day or reels or whatever. At the end of the day, if you're consistent with posting at least once a day, over and over and over, you will make it in the long run, okay? I did that. That's how I blew up on TikTok Shop. I posted every day for 2 years. I think I missed 4 days, okay? I was trying to brand myself. I was trying to promote this weight loss product. It flopped for 2 years. Most people would have gave up. Most people would have gave up, right? My husband even told me that in July. He's like, you need to quit. Like, you need to quit. Like, he's like, you're not making any money. I said, you know, maybe one day. And I almost quit. And 3 weeks later, I decided, I saw this orange cart. This is no joke. I was on the app. I was doing my daily posting. I post a reel every day, everywhere, every place, every day, no matter if my content sucked or not. I didn't really care. I just thought, you know, I got to get better than yesterday, right? Be better than yesterday. And I decided to post, and I saw this old lady holding some gadget. And I'm like, what the hell is this lady selling? I'm like, oh, I want to do that. How is she doing that? And I looked down, I saw the orange cart. I followed the orange cart. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know. It was like I got into this, like, you know how you ever get in that tunnel vision? I got in that tunnel vision and I just followed it. Went into the back analytics part of TikTok, figured out that, you know, my account actually can get accepted to be a TikTok shop person. I didn't even know what it was. I had a product in my house that I used all the time. I thought, oh, I would love to talk about this for once versus weight loss. And it blew up. It literally blew up. I had no idea I wasn't even making money with it. My phone blew up that day. It blew up the next day. It blew up for months. And I had no idea. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was just teaching myself and just learning as I go, right? Fine tuning things, learning like the community rules and guidelines of TikTok, right? Because you don't want to get the villains, right? Or the violins, we'll call them violins. Okay, you can read between the lines, right, on that one, right? But anyways, like any kind of business, you've got to learn, you have to make mistakes, you got to pick up. But, and then I got into digital marketing, and I just kind of picked up where I left off with everything because I was already posting every single day. That's like the first most thing important. Sorry, I have timers for all kinds of things. And that one I forgot to turn off. Okay, I apologize. So one thing is always post every single day, okay? At least one thing, right? Every day. You have to show up. You have to show up every day. It doesn't matter what your house looks like. I mean, you should see my house. You want to see all the samples? The more you do TikTok shop and stuff, you will get a lot of samples. I'll show you here on TikTok. These are some of the samples that I got recently. You can't see it on Instagram, but here's some of the stuff that I've gotten just in the last 5 days, okay? So you get a lot of free samples, which is awesome. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be awesome at Christmas. Like I already got gifts for people, right? All kinds of gifts for people. So it's awesome for that, right? So anyways, you get free samples, which is really cool. But anyways, post every day. That's one thing I can say. Post till you're blue in the face, right? Post. You can be you can have a niche. You don't have to have a niche, right? But if you don't have TikTok Shop, I am going to share a way that you can make money online. People forget about that. If you want to dive more into like TikTok Shop, you want to know about like, you know, what like supplements, okay? Supplements, I love supplements. But by golly, the violins hit you way too much, okay? Because they say you make medical claims, you're exaggerating, you're making too many promises. Like if you don't understand anything what I'm saying, actually I have a TikTok, it's called Evolution. That is a one-time interactive program that you can learn all the ins and outs, and it's a shortcut. If you want to check that out, you can go to my bio and check that out. It's Evolution, it's TikTok Shop. You'll see the link. So one time, you can actually become an affiliate and earn 50% right away. You can start making money, okay? That's one way you can make money, affiliate marketing. I love affiliate marketing. I made a lot of money in affiliate marketing, 6 figures. So affiliate marketing is amazing, okay? But I mean, find something that you can take. Like if you're passionate about TikTok Shop, start adding that. You could add that as a second stream of income, right? Learn the ins and outs. We have a mastermind class every Wednesday. We talk about what violins that are, you know, out and what they're like right now they're getting, you know, they're getting on people with skincare with certain words like wrinkles, okay? All the things, okay? Never say weight loss, do not say weight gain, nothing with body image on TikTok, nothing, okay? I had to get rid of all the weight loss stuff. I actually had videos that had millions and millions and millions of views I had to get rid of, or I would have get in the violins, okay? Because I said weight loss, right? So knowing what to say, knowing how to have the right hooks in your content, right? Knowing what the right call to action, the body of the video, okay? That's one thing I love about Evolution. It is a program that teaches you all the ins and outs, okay? Literally all the ins and outs of TikTok Shop. You're always gonna learn something, and it's always being updated. Actually, 10 new modules actually got updated just recently because things are changing on TikTok Shop, right? We know that lives are becoming a thing, right? TikTok is trying to become more like YouTube. So, you know, you could go viral like instant. It's taking time like YouTube, okay? It's becoming more QVC, okay? That's what everything is. If you see some behind the scenes, these companies are making studios and everything to have people come in, have hostess. Like it's a whole nother ball game, right? Where can I get access to all the modules? There is a link. If you're on YouTube, there's a link below this video. Click on that and you will see Evolution TikTok Shop. Click on that and that's where you can get it. Join us, my friend. You'll definitely get your money worth. You can actually become an affiliate and make money on top of it. That's another stream of income. If you have a side job or if maybe you have a job, you need some side income, right? Definitely check that out. Come join us, okay? Come join us. You're definitely going to get your money worth out of it. I got my money worth out of it, you know. I mean, just the mastermind classes every Wednesday when we're talking about what is actually going on in real time in TikTok Shop, okay? Because TikTok Shop is changing every single day, okay? Every single day. Every single day. So anyways, I love being part of that. I like to hang out with like-minded people. We're all going and we all support each other. If you need help boosting your posts and all that, I actually will give you a glimpse of what that looks like. I'll give you a glimpse of what that looks like. Because we actually house everything through eSchool. So everything is moduled out, okay? You're gonna learn the basics of TikTok. If you've been around on TikTok Shop for a long time, there's advanced stuff, like, you know, when is a good time to start promoting and paying advertisement on a video that went viral for you, or when it's not, because some videos are viral and they stay viral and organic for a long time and you can still make money. One video can pay you out for a long time, right? But eventually it's going to die off, right? After several months, right? So like, when do you promote? When do you actually, you know, put some money behind that to, you know, get it up and going again? Do you understand spark codes? When to give them out, when not to give them out? Do you know when people and sellers are shady? This I wish I had this course when I first started, because I actually, and I've been tracking this company, I have been this seller, because like I said, I didn't know. A lot of us didn't know when we first started, right? But some sellers are not legit. They take your ad codes, they take your videos, and they run ads. They take that says no product available. They took your video. They're still running ads. You can actually see where they're running ads. I actually confronted a seller recently, and they have not replied back. They probably won't. They have stole hundreds of people's videos. I actually found them on TikTok. They repurpose people's videos, and they take the ad codes, and it's a mess. So there's still 2 videos that I have, because I did spark codes for a year on those. I didn't know at the time. I just figured out the spark codes work when I first started. I'm like, wow, I think this is helping, okay? Most sellers have been amazing and great. I have found one shady person. So when you're looking at people to partner with, right? I mean, I always say, we're going to talk about this, but if you want the nitty gritty and learn all the ins and outs, definitely go to my bio, check out Evolution TikTok Shop. It is a program. It's one time and it's so worth it. It's like educating you, whether you're a beginner and you have no idea. You can also, you know, check to see if your account applies every single day. You may get in at under 5,000. We have a QR code. You have people that are going to boost your posts. You're going to learn like spark codes, when to advertise, when to partner with people, when not to partner with people, right? It's definitely worth it, right? But anyways, one thing, and then we'll change a little bit over here and pivot, but one thing is, when you're looking at sellers, there's a lot of sellers out there that are shady, okay? This is what I've learned, okay? So I found this company, and they were asking about spark codes for a long time, and I wouldn't give it to them. I'm like, something's not right. So they're running spark codes anyways off these videos. You know, they have the codes, they're making money off my videos. I haven't seen a dime, right? So what I've realized is, when you're looking at sellers and you're looking at promoting products, this goes with any kind of affiliate. When you're looking at products, make sure it's a reputable company. I don't do collabs with a lot of people, because a lot of their products are like junk. Check the reviews, check to see if it's verified. Do they have a blue check mark, you know, with the company? Okay. That's what happens on TikTok when you're looking at like, oh, do I want to promote this? Do I want to get a sample? Look at the company, okay? You can tell if the seller is basically like a drop. This is how I determined it a long time ago. I actually took a risk with one company, which was a risk. Like, they were nobody from nobody, but I made them a shitload of money. But they were nobody at the beginning. it's a risk when you take that shot with a seller, right? When you go to and check out the seller and they have like 5 different, 10, 20 different products in there, like they're trying to find the viral product. Basically what they do is they buy bulk, they put it in their shop on TikTok, then they're looking for creators to come and promote their products in their store, right? Well, some of these sellers are not legit. Like I told you about the other one. They're not legit, okay? I don't know what to even do to handle that thing right now, okay? So make sure it's a reputable company. Now I look at the company. What kind of products do they have? What reviews do they have? Are they like kind of the drop ship kind of people, okay? I don't even work with them at all anymore. I don't do any of those people. I don't work with any of those sellers anymore after my one experience, even though I had one other experience and they went amazing, but I don't want to take the chance, right, with that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those small little, you know, I call them drop ship kind of companies. So basically I open a store, I open a shop. You could even actually open a shop, be a seller on TikTok. Nobody ever talks about this. You can actually go become a seller. Doesn't matter how many followers you have. And you can start building that shop up, and you can talk to other companies. A lot of companies, you can buy products in bulk real cheap, and then you basically are drop shipping. Basically, that's how that's all ran and stuff. I don't know the ins and outs as a seller because I have not done the seller on the seller side. I thought about it, but I don't have the time to do any of that stuff, right? But you could do that, okay? That's one way to make money, okay? But that's really important. Check out the sellers. Not all sellers are the same. Not all products are the same either. You know, I don't like to promote junk. If the products, I get a sample and it's not really that great, I'll like just put it in a live and just not really talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to give my audience like, this is great, but it really sucks, right? I don't want to do that. I want to give them value. I want to make sure like this is a good product. I use this product, right? So the products I do promote, I do actually use. I do love them. Like the first few products, like I love them. So I talked about them. I talked about them for months, right? So, so if you want to learn and hone into more of TikTok Shop, definitely go to my bio. If you're on YouTube, there's a link under this video. Click on the link. It says Evolution TikTok Shop. You can learn everything you need to learn. We will support you. It's like everybody is just coming together. There's like no competition. Like we are for each other, not against each other. And to learn this together, because things are pivoting all the time, right? They're starting to push out lives. They're going to be pushing out lives more and more and all this other stuff. So that's another whole ball game, right? They're starting to drip that out, right? So that is one way that you can actually start making money, okay? Is through that avenue, through TikTok Shop, okay? It's a great way to do it. It's more passive, it's beginner friendly because you don't have to know a lot of stuff, right? They are honing down on like different rules, let's just put it like that. I would definitely learn the rules. If you don't understand the rules, I would definitely get the course because I'll tell you, we keep track of all that. Different hooks that get violated, different words. We have a list of words in there that you do not say. You know what I mean? That's really important. You do not want to ever say because you get the violins. So anyways, so you learn the ins and outs, right? I mean, I had to really learn the ins and outs. I've had some of the one day I will, I may even write a book, the story, how I have all the stuff that I've been through. Oh my God. There's been great, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not for the faint of heart. I mean, there's so many different things that can happen. You've got to be on your feet and on your toes, and you're just gonna have to be prepared, and you're gonna have to learn how to pivot all the time. That's one thing I don't know if it's a gift or what, but I know how to pivot. And I don't mind pivoting when something's not looking right, right? That's how I navigated through all the TikTok Shop stuff and did very, very, very well with it. I had to pivot. Every day is like, what do I need to know next? I'm a praying person, so I had like, what do I need to know? I had the violin. I had another violin, like, you know, and then I was, you know, had this and that. And it was just like, oh my gosh, right? So it's good to educate yourself and have that in forefront so then it can prepare you mentally, okay? And also learn like the psychological of a buyer. Like why would somebody want to buy off your video, right? That's important. Why, right? So we teach you all kinds of things, which is really, really cool to help you amp up your game. And also you can create another stream of income, okay? Definitely check out my bio. It's in the link's in my bio. It's called Evolution TikTok Shop. If you're on YouTube, it's underneath this video, okay? So say for example, you know, maybe you already do TikTok Shop, but you're like, hey, I'm feeling the flow. I'm getting the hang of it. I kind of like this additional stream of income, right? I believe it's good to have multiple streams of income, okay? You never know when something's gonna happen, right? You don't know if something's gonna dry up or whatnot. It's good to have multiple streams of income, nothing wrong with that. And one thing that pairs really good with TikTok Shop and affiliate marketing is digital marketing, okay? Digital marketing is really nothing new. It's been around for years. It's like now it's the hot trend. It's not really, I mean, it's a hot trend, but it's been around forever. There's nothing new under the sun. You've been exposed to digital marketing for decades, okay? 4 decades, ever since the internet, you know, started. You've been exposed to it. And I'm gonna show you that today too. But digital marketing is a great thing. You can do it a couple different ways, or you can intertwine things as well. One is you can get the rights of master resale rights to a product or products and resell the product and make 100% profit or 80% profit depending on the program, right? Or depending on what the contract is with that product, okay? That's another great way to bring additional stream of income. Another way when it comes to digital marketing is you can always create your own digital marketing product. You know, maybe you're great at, maybe you're a great parent, okay? You can give parenting tips and stuff, right? You're an awesome parent. You know what I mean? You could monetize that, right? And the digital world, either way, whatever direction or you want to intertwine it, the digital world is so beautiful is because it doesn't, it does take work, but it's easier than the physical products, okay? Because what I mean by that is when somebody goes to your link and they want more information and you provide them more information, and then you have this digital product, maybe you have like a 3-part video series on how to become a great parent for $47, they buy that. You already have that already set up digitally that it automatically goes to them. There is no physical product, there's no shipping, there's no customer service. It's very low maintenance, okay? It's very low maintenance versus a physical product. A physical product, it takes a lot more work, okay? That's one good thing. In digital products, it's instant. Once they buy it, they automatically get it in their inbox and they can take a look at it. And it's their job if they want to learn more about it or not, right? So I love digital marketing. I love it. It's a great way to add as an additional stream of income to like whatever you're doing, okay? Like I said, it pairs great with affiliate. It pairs great with if you're network marketing. It pairs great if you have a job. It pairs great with if you have TikTok Shop. Because if you have a bad month in TikTok Shop, you might have a great month in your digital business, okay? You got to think that, like, you know, it's not always going to be roses and peaches and rainbows and, you know, whatever, and chocolates. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks it's all you're going to, because businesses don't go like this constantly. You know, they don't. Businesses don't grow like this constantly. Eventually they plateau. They dip. They go up. It's almost like an EKG, right? Because you have the economics, you have maybe the platform, you never know, like whatever, right? There's different things that can happen. It may plateau, it may go down. So it's good to have a few different things to mix and match so it fills in, something's always filling in a gap is the way I look at it versus looking like this, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Comment down below if that makes any sense to you, right? And let me know, like, do you believe in multiple streams of income? Yeah, like let me know how many streams of income do you have? I think I have 9 or 10 now. I can't remember. I have to count them now. I don't know. I think 9. But comment down below, like how many streams of income do you have? I would love to know. But those are really great ways to do that, okay? So I'm going to show you a little bit about digital marketing because you may like, I don't even understand. I don't know. So I actually, I promote a program that teaches you exactly how to build a business online, whether you do it with your own products or you resell you buy the master resale rights of the products and then you can just resell them. Or you can do both. I think it's very powerful. Why? Because the whole program, one is interactive, two, you learn email marketing, which a lot of people don't teach email marketing. You're going to learn email marketing. You're also going to learn affiliate marketing as well on top of it, especially if you've been very interested into affiliate marketing. You're going to learn like how to market on different other platforms like TikTok, Pinterest. Pinterest is an untapped platform, okay? I actually get leads off of Pinterest. I'm not a Pinterest queen. I don't know a lot about Pinterest. I'm just going to be honest here. It's not my specialty. I do mostly TikTok and Facebook, and mostly business Facebook at that. I grew a big, huge following on a business page. But, Pinterest is an untapped world. Like, you could just focus on Pinterest, right? Or you could do Instagram, right? Find your favorite flavor. You can do faceless. You don't have to do faceless. Anyways, there's all different things that you can do with it, right? And just grow that business. You may have success right away. You may not. It depends on where you're learning from, right? Like when you see these people making, I made $10,000 my first month. I made $50,000 my first month. You don't know what their back history is. Most of the time, they've had a lot of experience in like network marketing or affiliate marketing or something, or they've done digital, or they've done a business, or they've done a brick and mortar, right? They already have some of that already in the background coming in. If you've never, ever, ever done a business, it might take you a month to make one sale. But was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it, right? That's your first sale. You should celebrate, right? And to learn the skills of having a digital business and learning the skills you'll become unstoppable, right? You'll become so unstoppable. And I think that's what some people they don't realize, like when you can learn skills, nobody can take those skills away from you. The economy can crash. Like last year was a bad economy, everybody said. That was my best year ever in business, by far. My accountant's like, what the hell do you do? I had to come up with, what do I really do online? You know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of things. But like, you can, in any economy, when you learn those skills, you become unstoppable. It's like a building block, okay? It's like when you first start a job. You remember your first job? What did you do as your first job? Comment down below. Like, what was your first job that you ever did? Say pretend, okay, you were a server, you were a waitress, you were a server. It was your first job. What did you do at that job when you first got hired? Did you serve right away? No, you didn't serve right away, right? You followed the head server around, right? You followed that person around the first day and watched what they did and how they took orders and how they interacted with the customers and, how to put the orders in and, how to deal with the chefs, right? You had to learn how to deal with the chefs because the chefs can make your life hell if they don't like you. Seriously, I had a job at Cracker Barrel. They liked me, thank God. But they didn't like this one server. You know what they did one day? You won't believe this. What they did was they put marijuana in in somebody's hamburger. and they didn't like that server. They did all kinds of stuff to their food when they were serving out. So like be nice to the chef, okay? Be nice to the chef. At the end of the day, be nice to the chef, okay? Be nice to the chefs, right? So you're following the head waiter around, right? And you're learning the skills on how to serve, right? The second day, the server may give you a couple different tasks, right? So you start doing that. And then the third day, they give you more. And then the fourth day, you do pretty much 50%. And then the next day, you do the whole thing. They follow you around and just kind of critique, hey, do this, hey, do that. The online world is like that. Actually, when you join a program or a course, that is what it does. It's like getting a new job and you're following the head server to learn how to serve. It's the exact same thing. Because when you get in the online world and you have no idea what you're doing, you're not going to make a lot of money. You're not. You're going to be frustrated and you're like, this sucks. Like, you're going to throw in the hat. This is ridiculous. I don't want nothing to do with this. This is crazy. But when you have a course or a program, it's just like getting a new job. It teaches you what you need to know. And it's your job if you want to really learn it or not, right? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I love about programs. I've done a lot of different programs. Now, are they all great? No, but you can always at least find 1 to 3 things that are amazing. What can I take away from this course, right, to help grow my business? That's how I've always looked at it, because actually in 2006, I wanted my own business, right? I really, really did. And it was e-commerce, and I knew the e-commerce was like going to be a huge thing, but I had no idea what I was doing. And I had to actually, at the end of the day, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars and went in massive debt trying to set up this e-commerce shop online. And I made no money, and I didn't even know what I was doing or anything, right? So having a program to teach you all the ins and outs, it's just a shortcut, right? At the end of the day, you got to realize, do I want the shortcut or do I want the long road, right? I mean, because at the end of the day, that's how everything is. So I came across a digital marketing program that teaches you that. And like I said, you can do a lot of different things with it. You can create your whole entire thing that you want and promote your own courses, your own PDFs, your own ebooks, your own, own like whole community, right? Or you can resell the master rights. Okay, you can do a variety of different things with it. And you can also learn all the other basics of everything else as well, right? You can learn email marketing, affiliate marketing, everything else. And I will show you what that looks like. So if you want to learn more, just, I actually have a free recipe, how to make 10K in 30 days. If you go to my bio, there's a link. And if you go to the link that says discover how to start an online business, put your email in, you're gonna get that. You're gonna start educating and learn how to make money online. You're gonna learn the basics. You're gonna learn the basics. And at the end of the day, it's really about the basics. It's really about the basics. If you can master the basics, you will always have money coming in, right? Always master the basics. And a lot of times people forget about the basics, right? But the program is really cool because it teaches you exactly how to build an email list. Sorry, I forgot to turn these alarms off because like I said, it's important to post. And I post on all different platforms. So I have to put, like now that I'm become niched in certain platforms, the content is different. So I have to put an alarm to remind myself to post on that platform. So, because like I said, you have to show up every day. You have to show up every day. I know people take social media breaks and stuff. I think we're beyond that. You have to show up every day. People will forget about you. There's a sea of people. I'm just being 100. But anyways, let's go back to digital because this cool thing is you're going to learn how to build an email list, okay? So once you can build that email list, that's your list, right? Those are people that you can promote whatever you want to, whether if you're in health and wellness, or maybe you want to talk more about digital marketing or other ways to make money, right? You can do a lot with that list. You can teach them how to make money. That's why I actually got into the digital world, is because I thought, wow, this could help other people make money, right? They can make money. Make sure you drink your water. It's hot here. So you're going to learn the blueprint on how to make money, okay? And then you'll get better and better. You'll learn how to make money every week, and then eventually every day in some avenue, some way, right? Right? And that's, at the end of the day, most important thing, right? Let me see what else you learn. You learn a lot, okay? There is actually a community that goes with it as well. And depending on what you want to do with it, you can do a lot, right? You can do a lot with it. But you're going to learn how to incorporate other affiliate marketings into your business. You're going to learn how to build an email list. You're going to learn how to use social media to get people interested in your products or service, whatever you're marketing, or your master resale rights, or whatever you're doing, okay? You're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn how to do short form videos. Like, it breaks it down. Like, there's one part of the course that actually breaks it down, like how to film a video, how to edit, how to do the fonts, you know, what's the trendy songs, you know, all the things, right? You know, having the right hooks, having the right body, having the body, the description of the video, having a call to action, right? Hashtags are not that important on Facebook and Instagram. We already heard that from the CEO or whatever, the guy on Instagram. He's like, nowadays, back in the day, hashtags were really important, especially on Instagram, because people can find you, but he's like, it doesn't matter anymore. However, that's different in TikTok, right? TikTok, the hashtags count because it's search engine. Pinterest, search engine. YouTube, search engine, okay? So that's really important to know, like, what hashtags and stuff, okay, in those platforms. On Facebook, you see people still putting like 100 different hashtags, and I hate to tell them, like, they ain't doing anything, right? So one cool thing about this digital course is it keeps you updated with what's going on the platforms, right? At the end of the day, you want to be updated of what's going on, right? And learn some new skills, like how to, we have mentoring calls. We have mentoring calls 3 times a week. There's tech, if you need help with tech. There's 2 tech calls every single week if you need tech. If you need massive tech, you can hire that out for a very affordable price to help you with tech. If you need help with content, okay, we have a content vault with hooks and content creation to create content that converts. That's kind of important when you're on social media. I wish I had that a year ago, or well, not a year ago, 2 years ago, I guess, 2 years ago, because that was one thing I didn't even know. I was, you know, back then, 2 years ago, everybody said, talk about your 5 buckets, right? Means your 5 topics that you always talk about, and you alternate them. Some of you guys might have been around, you know, your 5 little niches, right? I mean, what about that? Like, oh, inspiration, family. Nobody gives a rip about the family, okay? Let's be honest. They really don't. I've tested this out many, many times. They really don't. People are in it for themselves. It's just the way marketing is, right? You've got to serve your audience, serve your community, right? But that's how it used to be. There's like, oh, fill the 5 buckets, motivation, you know, maybe you're into fitness, nutrition, family, right? And then always do a video per each one. Those days are over. Those days are way over, right? I mean, there is still the lifestyle kind of creators and bloggers. Those are still out there, and some of them do very, very well. If you want to get on so this actually will teach you how to become niched as well, create your own content, your own digital products as well, if that's the direction you want to go. So maybe like you're really maybe you're in hair, maybe you're a great hairstylist, you have a salon and everything else, you could create digital products. I actually was getting an oil change, and this guy that was giving our oil change, the 2 guys that were doing it, like, bless their hearts, they were doing their best, right? But there was one guy there and we've had him before, he knows so much of different cars, on how to do stuff. He's the only one that can put my filter back the right way. Nobody else can, nobody. And nobody ever has, it's just this one guy. He just knows all these little detailed things to help people out. Like, he can always fix something. I'm like, this guy needs to take my digital course, because he can monetize like a crazy with his knowledge. Some of you guys out there have amazing, crazy ass knowledge on stuff. You need to monetize it. Like, you're blessed. Like that guy, I was just like, oh my God, dude, take this digital course and start monetizing. Even if it's just one product that you create, right? I mean, he could be making money on the side, right? Because then we will teach him, hey, monetize this, and then we teach you how to build an email list, okay? So the email list is your automation. Once people get in your email list, that's automated, everything's already filled out, right? Versus you have to follow up with people 9 million times, which takes a lot of time, okay? I've done that. It's exhausting, okay? It's exhausting, but we teach you that. But like that guy, that he could have monetized. I mean, he specialized in so many different things. He could monetize it and make money while he's at work. And start thinking that. Start thinking as an entrepreneur, like, what can I do to make money? You know what I mean? Right now, there is something you're really good at. And if I put you on stage for 20 minutes, you could talk about it. And comment down below. What could you, I could say, hey, come up here. You have 20 minutes on the stage. What would you like to talk about? And there's something that you're really, really good at that you can talk about. That's what you need to monetize. That's what you need to monetize. And start learning how to do that, right? It's step by step. That's one thing about this digital course. You can find it in my bio, Discover on How to Start an Online Business. It's in my bio up here on TikTok. On YouTube, there is a link underneath this video. It's the one that says Discover on How to Start an Online Business. Start learning that. Start monetizing what you're good at, right? If you think you're not good at anything, then resell a course. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Until you start learning the system, start learning the basics, right? There's nothing wrong. But find something that you can do, right? I think that guy that was at the dealership was amazing because, like, he has all these gifts. He always knows something. Everybody, he is the go-to guy for everything. Like, the lady in front of us, her Kia wouldn't start. The trunk wouldn't open. These two guys that were trying to figure it all out, trying to work. This other guy comes. I don't know what he does, but he brings this screwdriver. He gets the trunk popped. Their battery's in the trunk. He gets it charged. He does all these other things. These guys are like, oh, how did you do all this, right? How did you do all this? How did you know this? And that's what he's talented and skills in. The guy's got talent, right? So anyways, that's really, really, really powerful. Really, really powerful. Really powerful. So there's something, you have a gift, just use it, right? Just figure out what it is. And a lot of times what stops people and scares people is like, I don't know what to do with it. That's why I like this interactive program, because it teaches you, like, hey, you have this. Okay, now what's the next step? What's the next step? And you're just going to take it in baby steps and get it all up and developed and up, whatever, going. Once it's up and going and running, then it's going to be autopilot, right? And that's the sweet thing about it. So thanks so much for the hearts here on TikTok. I love it, love it. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining. I totally appreciate you, my friend. So those are ways that you can make money online, okay? I love both. I love TikTok Shop. I love affiliate marketing. I love digital marketing. I love it all. I've done very well in all of them. And I think the average person can learn from that. Like, I had a nursing background. I didn't know anything about anything online. I didn't know anything about online. I just knew how to draw blood and, do IVs and, do CPR. Like, I knew that kind of stuff. Like, I didn't know anything about online, right? And that's what I think. We live in a time and an era now that, people that actually, whether you have a profession or maybe you don't have a profession, you can learn new skills. I actually had this aha moment in November of 2022. And it was like, for I think it was 5 to 7 years, it was time to learn new skills. January of this year came. I wanted to vomit because there's some skills that I have to learn, right? And I got that message again. This is the year to learn new skills. New skills will set you apart with other people in the marketplace. We live in a time and an age that there's competition everywhere. Even grandma is on Reels. You know what I'm saying? She is doing Reels and short form videos, right? Like, everybody is doing that, right? Like, there's a sea of people. You have to, hone in on your skills, okay? Hone on in your skills. And that's what I love about these programs, because now you're getting specialized knowledge, specialized skills. Now you're going to go to the marketplace and be a ninja compared to the average amateur. Because when you go in the marketplace, you can be a professional or an amateur, and you can tell who is who. I mean, at least I can tell who is who, you know, who is out there, right? It's time to equip yourself to be a professional, to learn the skills that you need to succeed. Because most people go into anything and they're like throwing spaghetti on the ceiling and saying, will this stick? Will this stick? Will that stick? Will this stick? Will that stick? And at the end of the day, they make nothing or make very little, and then they get frustrated, and then they're like, this doesn't work. They could go on any kind of rabbit trail on that, right? And at the end of the day, skills will outweigh everything. And what's cool, you can learn new skills. You can learn new skills. That's the coolest thing. You can learn new skills. You can learn new skills today, right? And take it to the marketplace, take it out there, and start implementing them, right? And the more you implement, the more you refine, the better you get, right? We talked about Michael Jordan, right? He sucked at basketball. He didn't even make the basketball team, my friend. He didn't. And then finally he did, right? He learned how to do the basics. And then he got really good at the basics. And then he does his fancy things here and there, right? You could be Michael Jordan too, right? Online, right? So start learning and educating and investing into yourself. A lot of it's a write-off. Actually, all of it's a write-off. I always learn to write everything off, but I'm not an accountant and I'm not giving accounting advice, but you can write it off, okay? So definitely check out my bio. If you really want to hone into TikTok Shop, grab the TikTok Shop. If you want to learn how to market yourself, whether it's your own product or someone else's, go to my bio and learn how to discover how to start an online business. It's all in my bio. I will drop, there's a link underneath the YouTube video. Check that out. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Start learning the skills. Start learning the skills. So there was a lady, in our evolution. She did our TikTok Shop course. She was a nurse, ER nurse, barely making it in TikTok Shop. She was frustrated and everything. And she ended up taking the course, doing everything, and she made 5 figures the next month. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but when you start learning skills and implementing skills, even if you made an extra 1,000, would it be worth it? What if you made an extra $100? Would it be worth it, right? Yes, it would, because the next month you'd be better, and the next month you'll be better. So invest into you. You count. You matter. I believe in you. If nobody else believes in you, I believe in you. You got this, my friend. You got this, okay? I'm going to jump off here. I got to go. If you're not following me on here on TikTok, click my face up here. Go to my bio. Check out the TikTok Shop. Check out the online course. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Check the link below. Start educating yourself. Knowledge is never, ever a disadvantage. A guy that I know that's a millionaire, massive millionaire, he said that knowledge is never a disadvantage. It never is. Start educating yourself. You got this, my friend. Talk to you soon. I hope this brought you value. Let's crush out this week. It's Tuesday. I will see you later. Talk to you soon. Bye.